Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are live. We will be getting started in exactly 1 minute. Hello, hello. Welcome to AWA, where you can ask Wall Street anything. We will be getting started in exactly 1 minute. Hello, Narissa. Guys, go ahead and say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. You also want to take this time and share this live because, guys, we know that a lot of people are just lost and confused about the cryptocurrency industry. And this is the time and the place where they can ask Wall Street all of those questions. So go ahead and share this live. Hey, I shared a live on my wall on Monday night and end up getting a new team member. So it works. Go ahead and share. Hello, Dana. Hi, Jenny Moore. We are live, guys, on our fan page, which is Official MLS Bitcoin Club. And we're also live on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and add our music. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS. Hey, Wall Street.
I'm right here.
Like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. It'll raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in. All right. Hello, Asada, Lorraine, Melissa, Tina. Welcome. Hello, Ruth, Alvin, Stella, Lady Joe, welcome. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing the 21. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. All right. That is our theme song, guys. You need to listen to that song, hear the words. I just love it. Y'all should see me in here dancing. But welcome to our AWA, guys. This is where you are able to ask Wall Street anything. I do want to say that this platform is for anything involving MLS, rotating hands, and then, of course, the cryptocurrency space, okay? Not anything in reference to health and other stuff, right? We want to keep it in that category. But welcome to our afternoon live. You could have been anywhere. You might be joining us for lunch, right? Don't forget to share, because this information is always
his golden nuggets are always life-changing. My name is Pamela Jesse. I'm the Director of Operations, and I have the pleasure of introducing our founder and visionary, Mr. Wallstreet, okay? His name is Derry Perkinson, but we call him Wallstreet, all right? He is a computer programmer and a master trader. If you're not sure what master trader means, that means, guys, he's able to trade in several different markets, okay? He is a 20-year veteran. He served in our United States Army he retired as a master sergeant, and he also was a drill sergeant, right? So I always say, when you put all of those things that he's done together, you get Wallstreet, right? And that means coming with that drill sergeant vibe, but we love it. We understand his personality. Everything that he says, guys, is with love. It is a family here, right? It's a community here. And his goal is to teach us how to be financially free. He was born in Newark, New Jersey, and he had a rough, childhood. He was born poor, but we always say he went from welfare to millionaire, and he came back to get us. So if you want to learn how to be a millionaire, we want you to walk with a millionaire, right? And he says, if you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire. So I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way and turn it over to our founder, Mr. Derry Wallstreet Perkinson. Derry, you have the floor.
I appreciate you, Pam. Thank you very much for giving me that intro. We appreciate you. You're doing some great things with us, making things happen. So I'm committed to this Wall Street Talks, AWA, Ask Wall Street Anything. We do this every Tuesday at 1 p.m. So you guys can come on in and learn a little bit what we do. And the goal is to help you ask your questions so you can say, hey, you know what? I'm a little confused about this. What do I do with this? What do I do with that? It comes with trading. Now, yesterday, I gave a topic. I said, what happened yesterday was a drop. And then I said, it's going to bounce, which it did. And then I said, if you listened to me yesterday, I said, it's going to retest the low. And it did that today. It went back to $47,000 on the retest. And if you listened to me yesterday, I said that was a place to stick your toe in, to go get a little bit. So if you've been listening to me, if you've been doing a little bit what I've been teaching you to do, then you are right now, you may have a little bit of Bitcoin that you have added to your portfolio today. Okay. Because that was a retest of the low. All right. Now, could it stay down here for a little bit and then turn around and then go back up? The answer is yes. That's why I said you don't go all in. You don't go all in right now. But you are going to test the waters, get a little bit, test the waters. And then from that standpoint, you can start, when you see it start to rise up and start to break, then you start adding a little bit more to it. And then eventually we'll get back to the brand new, to the same levels we were at 57,000 or 58,000. And then it's going to break through that level and head up to and break above 60,000. So that's where we at. That's what's going on. All right, so let's get to it. So you guys are going to ask me some questions. So what you can start doing right now is start, typing your questions in, and then we can go from that standpoint, right? You can type in your questions and see what's going on with there. Okay, so when we think of, I'm gonna answer questions, what you asked me, right? But trading could be a question. Other cryptocurrencies could be questions, right? You can ask me things about rotating hands, MLS Bitcoin Club, right? The whole gambit of everything that we do. You can ask me questions in that. Celsius and Nexo. Yeah, all that stuff you can ask questions with. Okay, so go ahead and start typing your questions in. You've been wanting to learn a little bit. So let's start the first one. First says, how to buy DOT, that means polka dot, in New York. All right, so it all depends when it talks about buying DOT in New York. New York has got a lot of rules that you can't buy stuff with. So what do you have to do? Anytime the government tries to stop you from buying something, that means they're using your IP. So what you have to do is change your IP address by doing what they call a virtual private network, a VPN. There's a couple of VPNs that I use. One is called Touch VPN, TOUCH, Touch. I'm going to touch myself, right? TouchVPN.com. There's another one called ExpressVPN. There's another one called Tunnel Bear. So there's a lot of different VPNs you can choose from, and then you can move your location even out of the States, right? You could be in Canada. You could be in Germany, Switzerland. So you don't have to be in New York. You can move your location from the IP address to anywhere you want. So, if they say, hey, you can't buy because your IP address come up in New York, all you do is get a VPN and then you put yourself in a whole nother location, then you can buy it. All right. So hopefully that answers your question. What's the next question there?
This next one is not really a question. It's kind of a comment, but I did want you to address it.
I feel so sorry for the people who bought Bitcoin in a bearish market. Okay, so first of all, that's incorrect. It's not a bearish market. It's just a pullback. How do you know you're in a bearish market or in a bear market? When you look at the longer time frame, the longer time frame tells you what market you're in. So if you go to a time frame for a year, you see that if you look at it for a year, that Bitcoin is in a bullish market, not a bearish market. It's in a bullish market. When you think of a pullback, that doesn't mean that it's in a bearish market. It just means it had a pullback, right? It went back down to 47. It's in a pullback, and then it's going to stop. It's going to rotate, and it's going to pull all the way back up. Remember, all coins are in a boat, in the Bitcoin boat. Okay, they all jumped into this Bitcoin boat. Okay, and so the deal is, in that Bitcoin boat, what happens when Bitcoin goes down, all the other coins are going down with it. You got it? And then when Bitcoin rolls back up and comes back up to the higher levels, it's also going to jump up to the higher levels as well. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, so it's not a bearish market. It's just a pullback, a natural pullback that's happening right now. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's go to the next question. So when starting the rotating hands on Monday, do we have to have a trust wallet, or can we use a Bitcoin or Celsius wallet? You need to have a if you're joining rotating hands, you have to have either a trust wallet or you have to have a MetaMask wallet, right? Because that's how it's only those two wallets we're using to activate the account. But once you have the account set up, then you can send your Ethereum to any wallet you wish, whether it's going to be in BitPay, Celsius, Trezor. I highly recommend you guys get into a trust wallet. Is pretty cool. Trust wallet, MetaMask wallet, but trust wallet is pretty cool because you can buy Bitcoin. You can buy all the different coins right off your trust wallet. If they are available. The one thing is if they are available, right? So you can buy the coins from those different wallets in a trust wallet. A Celsius wallet, they're not really buying all the different coins yet, so that's still got time to do it. They're working on it. But also you can get an Exodus wallet, which is pretty cool. I buy a lot of my Ethereum. I transfer a lot of Ethereum to my Exodus wallet. At the same time, I also transfer my Ethereum to my Trezor. So a Trezor, they got a brand new Ethereum wallet. Used to be a beta type deal. You had a third party wallet. That's all changed now. Now it's all the Trezor wallets. Now they have their regular wallet, which is pretty cool. It's still a bait, but it's cool. That's the one I use. So I have that one, Exodus, and a few other ones. All right. Rufus Reddick. Okay. He says, how do you feel about buying Tron? Tron has been, I mean, Tron's going to move eventually. Okay. So let's talk about, there's two worlds. There is a world called penny stocks in the stock market, right? We got penny stocks, and then we have regular stock. So penny stocks, sometimes the stock may take years for it to move. And that's the situation with Tron. Tron has been sitting at 2 cents, 3 cents for a year, right? It's been, I mean, a lot of people buying it, hoping that it's going to go, but it didn't really go. So it's a choice that you have to make if you want to jump in there. I don't need to jump in personally. I mean, I don't need to jump in a whole lot of stocks like that. I mean, people, this is what I tell people. Which one, you always get clues about what's happening, right? The wealth cycle is always giving you clues what to jump in. So Bitcoin, Ethereum are the two most big coins out there. The coin that won the top coin of the 2020 was Celsius, CEL, Celsius. So that coin is rocking it strong. But you got other coins coming out, right? That's making a lot of movement, which is Tron, which is Litecoin, which is a lot of cheaper coins that's making a move. And you can see those coins in your top 25, top 50. Tron is in the top 25, top 50. But what it is, look at the history of it and see how long it's been sitting at this same level. And that's what you got to look at. All right. So I'm not going to give you recommendations on a coin or a stock. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing and which one I believe is just go out there and make it happen. But you got your money. You pick and choose where you want to put your money. Right now, I pick and choose to put a lot of my money in Bitcoin and Ethereum because I know that's popping. I know that's going to go. I know that's going to go into the stratosphere, right? But you can choose other coins as well. They may go. They may go. I don't know. I don't have no crystal ball. I don't know. So Tron, just look at the history of Tron. It's been sitting in them same little area for a long time. What's the next question? How do I buy Ethereum in the Trust wallet if I already have Bitcoin there? All you do is click on buy. So you go to Ethereum, just like anything else, and you click on buy, and then you pick the amount of money you want to buy it. They're going to give you two choices on where to buy it from. Either it's going to be from Moon, which is Moonray or something like that. The other one is called Simplex. So you go there and when it says this is available from here, you got to set up your KYC. Both of them are going to require you to set up your KYC, which is your ID or passport, and then your credit card information. And then you can purchase the information. You only got to do it once on that plane. So for example, if I have Simplex and my information, when I do my KYC, every time I go buy another coin from Simplex, I don't have to redo my KYC. It just asks me for my 3-digit code on my credit card, and then I'm purchasing the coin. That's it. So, but you could buy a lot of coins from Trust Wallet. It's a lot of them. So you could buy Ethereum from there. It's a lot. You can get a lot of coins from that one place. Okay. Next question.
Wallstreet, can I add to that as well?
Yes.
I only want to say this because I ran into this when I first set up my Trust wallet. It also too matters how you set it up, because if they set it up with just that Ethereum, then that's all they can put in it. You have to choose a multi-coin wallet. There are two choices. So if they're not being allowed to do anything else, that's what happened. So all I want to do is add a new wallet and make it a multi-coin wallet. Okay.
Yes. And you can also buy what they call USDT or USDC, which is a stable coin. and that stable coin get transferred to any other coin you wish. The same thing with Exodus. You can move your coins. This is the cool thing about having an Exodus wallet. If you get some stable coins, for example, let's say I'm getting $500 or $1,000 in USDT or USDC stable coin, I could transfer that to Exodus wallet. Now I can swap my stable coin to other coins like DOT or Ethereum and Stellar and all kind of different coins out there, right? So the cool thing about Exodus, if you use one of those coins, you could do a lot with that. Okay, so that's another tip that you can take with you. All right, so next question: do we need to convert the BitPay Bitcoin address to be able to join MLS? Do we need to convert the BitPay Bitcoin address to be able to join MLS? I don't understand that. When MLS, you can have a Bitcoin wallet from anywhere that you wish to have your Bitcoin wallet. It has nothing to do with rotating hands. MLS is its own separate program. So in that program, you can have your wallet your Bitcoin wallet could be anywhere. It could be with BitPay, it could be with Celsius, it could be with all your different Trezors, your Lanos. It could be, I mean, you can have your Bitcoin wallet anywhere, so it doesn't matter. The only thing you cannot do inside of MLS is change your Bitcoin wallet. You have to send a support ticket in so we could change it for you. Okay. But once you have a Bitcoin wallet in MLS, you're fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Next question.
Yeah, I'm going down here. Purchasing through Ethereum. Somebody wants your contact number.
You're not going to get my contact number. You don't need it. You just do a support ticket. Just do a support ticket.
Yes, Stella, the live will be available to watch. They're always there on the page, available to watch for replay. I like Exodus. Okay, I think this is a question.
Okay, so Janice King, this is a comment, I guess. Hello, I set my trust wallet up with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and several others. So yeah, that's all right. The BitPay address is different now. Okay, so yes, so if you got a different address in your BitPay wallet, it's going to change every time that you go in and say, hey, give me this address. So every time you get an address, you don't need to worry about changing it as long as yours work and the money went to that wallet. Every time you change your Bitcoin wallet, guys, the first thing you need to do is ensure that it can receive. So you send yourself a few dollars of Bitcoin in that wallet. And once you do, then you know that wallet is good and you don't worry about changing the wallet again. Even though when you go back to your BitPay, it gives you a brand new wallet. It does the same thing in BTC. Don't worry about that. As long as that wallet did receive, you can still receive Bitcoin from that wallet. Okay, so you don't have to keep changing it because they're going to give you a brand new one every time you go check it out. Okay, Lloyd, he says, hey, if you have a wallet, if you have a Exodus wallet, do you need another trust wallet? If you are not in rotating hands and you want to join rotating hands, you have to join with those. There's two choices to join with. One is Trust Wallet. The other one is MetaMask. So if you're not in rotating hands, you got to get one of those wallets to join with. Once the payment is up, then you can change your wallet to any other wallet you wish. Okay.
Okay. So the person that has been talking about the BitPay wallet, they're now clarifying what they meant. And we actually.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I see it. So yeah, the new addresses. Okay, so there is 3 different addresses now for Bitcoin. So you have a legacy address, which starts with the number 1. Then you had a brand new SegWit wallet that started with the number 3. And now you got a 3rd generation wallet that starts with BC1. Bravo, Charlie, and the number 1. So when you see a BC1, that is the brand new addresses that Bitcoin is using now. And so, yes, you could go ahead and change your wallet with the brand new address. You can do that. Absolutely. All right. So, yes, and it took Bitcoin a long time to make changes. And I'm glad to see that they are adding the BC1, which is a brand new address that's out there today. Which means the blockchain is more efficient with the BC1 address than it was with the other addresses. All right, so Claudia says, "Hey, hi, I am an organization. Can we have info that would enable our community?" All right, so if you are an organization, the first thing we're going to ask you to do is you join, or your organization joins first from the person who invited you, right? So you join first, and then now this is for churches, 501c3s. This is for a lot of other, people that have groups of people or organizations. So the best way to do that, if you got an organization or a church or anything like that, is to have the organization join first, right? Join first, and then you build you and your partner on the left and right hand side. And then you start bringing other folks into that organization on both sides. And that's how you ensure that your organization is growing cash flow at the same time that that you are creating cash flow for yourself. And that's the beautiful thing about it, right? So the organization is always taken care of. The thing with any business, guys, this is what I tell you too, if you got a business, right? So some programs allow you to set up your business and a personal account. Well, set up your business. If you didn't set up your business first, set up a business second, but get that business in there so you can have multiple cash flow coming in, and you can build a retirement from that system, right? So you're going to get enough cash flow coming in, and then you want to start thinking about some other things you want to do with your money. But definitely get that organization. If you have a choice, get your organization in there first, and then you join underneath your organization. Okay. What else are we doing? Let me see. I had joined back in 2017. Great. Awesome. And fell off. How can I get back into MLS Bitcoin Club? Do I just pay the $149? That's all you got to do is pay the $149 or start from the beginning. You got two choices. You can pay the $149. If you're on multiple levels, I would highly suggest you pay the $149 so you just maintain your same, your same levels that you're on. If you just got a starter position and you want to join with somebody else, then you can do that, right? And just start from the beginning. But if you got multiple positions, I would not join anybody else. I would stay and just work that system that you already have. If you already have, a lot of people joined back in the day and they had multiple accounts. You only need to activate one account. Just work that one account and keep going. All you need in this club is one account, guys. If you're not gonna commit to that, like 2 accounts or 3 accounts, and what I mean by committing to it is having, 2 and 3 people that's going to join each of those accounts, then just stick to one account. You can make a lot more money faster if you work one account. Okay. What's the next question?
Also, to Wall Street, a great question comes up from this particular situation. Some of your people, your members that were here back in 2017, they have level 1, but they do not have the starter level.
Yeah, so that's a choice they made a long time ago. And we highly suggest that they go get the starter position.
Okay. Is it required though?
It's not required, but guess what? You're not going to get paid on. Because everybody's joining is going to join with the starter position. So it doesn't make sense to, and I said this many times to a lot of those people, you need to go ahead and get into the starter level because that's where everybody's got to join first. I'm not going to do it. Well, that's your choice, but that's where they're going. So if you don't want to do it, that means you're not getting paid on that level. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So Mike says, hey, what happens when the Bitcoin payment doesn't get confirmed? That means you either sent too little money and you got to add more to it, and then it may time out. Just go ahead and send another payment with enough, and then you will get confirmed. Okay.
But you need to send in a ticket so that support can tell them how much they need to add to it.
Yes. You got that? So make sure you send a ticket in. Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, with our company, Mike, your money is not lost. There are some companies, Mr. Perkinson, that when you do not send enough, that money disappears. Doesn't happen here.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Okay, that was my message to the other lady.
Okay.
And that is it for questions right now.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I appreciate you.
No, not that quick.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying for the questions. I appreciate you for submitting the questions. And let me turn it back over to Pamela. Go ahead, Pamela. Take it over.
Well, no, I just had a question in reference to Ethereum. You know,
okay.
Sometimes people get confused because there are two types of Ethereums listed. Can you let them know, just confirm which one we are working with, and can you tell the difference?
Yes. All right. So Ethereum has one called ETH. That's the one we use. Ethereum, ETH. And then the other one is called ETC, Echo Tom Charlie, ETC. That means Ethereum Classic. In other words, that was the first Ethereum. But what happened, they did a fork, a hard fork. That means that all the people got together and they said, okay, we're going to go to this footprint instead of using this one. And since they did that, they use ETH as the footprint for Ethereum. And so that's what they're using. And so that footprint is what they call ERC20. That's the brand new, what's happening with Ethereum right now is ERC20, which incorporates ETH. So ETH is the one that we use. Okay, ETH. All right, that's where we at.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that breakdown. I've gotten that question a lot last week. So, okay.
That's a good question here. Yeah, answer that question. All right. Would you explain how to get cash from your Bitcoin by getting a loan? Awesome. That's a great question. So what happens is you have multiple companies that's out there. I did a call on this with at least 4 different companies I talked about. One was called Celsius. One is called Nexo. One is called BlockFi. One is called Lend, LEDN. And one is, those are the main 4 companies, right? Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, and LEDN. They call it Lend. All right. Depending on where you live, Celsius by far is one of the best companies to get a loan from. Is Celsius, but they only got 20 states, and so they are working on the other states by March and April. They should have all the states available between, so they get all the states in. But the other companies, the next one that I would highly look at is called Nexo, Nexo. That's and the website. So the first website is called Celsius.network, not .com, Celsius.network. So that's one of the companies, right? That's one of the best ones to use, and they use a value of 25%, 33%, or 50% loan on your collateral. Your collateral is your Bitcoin. So let me give you an example. If I want to go and I do all my loans at 50%, I don't want to give them or give them more Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dash or stable coins. You can get loans on multiple coins, not just one. So what I do is I do it at 50%. So if I need $10,000, then that means I got to give them $20,000 in collateral for me to get a $10,000 loan. And I can do it for 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. The longer you hold the loan out, the more interest you got to pay. So yes, you got to pay interest. You can get a 1% loan at basically at 6 months, and at 25%, you can get a 1% loan. But if you want to go further out than that, then you're going to pay a little bit more than you're going to pay close to 7%, which is still nothing. It doesn't mean it's pennies. When you're in this space, it's pennies. What we're talking about. Let me give you an example. I got a $150,000 loan, and my payment was like $1,900 for interest, right? Because you got to pay the 6 months of interest. They don't let you. They don't have a 1 month interest. The minimum interest you got to pay is 6 months. But that's how you do it. So if I need 10,000, I got to give them $20,000 for interest. If I want to get, $20,000 in collateral. If I want a loan for 100,000, they got to have $200,000 of collateral. Once you pay the loan back, you pay the interest back first. Then once you pay back the loan, your Bitcoin comes right back to you. So whatever the value of the Bitcoin is, you still got that same value. It doesn't, because I got it over here, Bitcoin was at 50,000. Now it's only at 47,000. Am I going to keep my Bitcoin at 50,000? The answer is no. Whatever the value of Bitcoin is, when you get back the same Bitcoin, it's just whatever the value is, right? So that's how that works. If value goes from 47,000 to 62,000, you also get that value. So it works in both ways. Okay. All right. So hopefully that answers your question. Is it easier for me to transfer my Ethereum to Trust Wallet? I just buy it on the Trust Wallet. Yeah, you can just buy it on the Trust Wallet. You can leave it on the Trust Wallet. You don't have to transfer it. Only when you join in a club, join Rotating Hands, you can transfer it out. But yeah, you can buy multiple coins and leave it right on your Trust Wallet. You can do that. That's the power of the Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is a good wallet. It's an app on your phone. Celsius is an app on your phone. Celsius is working on getting a desktop version as well. Nexo is a desktop and an app on your phone, right? And their loans are a little bit different. Just go into the website and you'll learn more about that. All right, what if I don't want to be in Rotating Hands? Then that's a choice. You don't have to join Rotating Hands. Yeah, I recommend you get a free account in case you have somebody coming in and they need somebody to join with. I encourage you to update your profile inside of MLS, right? Update your profile and get a free account over there inside of Rotating Hands. I encourage you to do that. Okay. Everybody needs an Ethereum wallet. Listen, this is going to happen if we do not update our Ethereum wallets inside of Rotating Hands. You are going to be literally taken out of Rotating Hands. In other words, the database is going to compress, right? That means you're not participating. If you want to participate in Rotating Hands, you have to update your wallet because everything's going to a smart contract. So you have to do it, guys. If you don't want to do it, that means you're telling us you don't want to participate, and you need to do it this week, right? Because next week I'm closing it down and compressing the database. So I'm not waiting to the last day for you to go in and update your wallet. You're going to find yourself out of Rotating Hands. I'm just being honest with you. That's what's going on. So you cannot wait and procrastinate. You need to get this done. It takes 4 or 5 minutes to get an Ethereum address and then update your back office. That's as simple it is. Okay. All right. What's the next? Let me see. Okay. So he said, what position on the MLS club board does a person get placed if they pay for a position, but their sponsor chose to stay a free member? You just roll up to the next person in your lineage. You're gonna roll up to the next person in your lineage. That's how that works. Okay. So if a person signs up and says, "Hey, let's say you join the starter level. The person you signed up joined on the starter level. You want to go to level 1. Your person that signed you up is not on level 1. You still go to level 1. You're just going to follow whoever your lineage is on that board, on that community. and then your person that signed you up, they'll get 10% because they're not on that level. We pay 10% to every member that if you sign somebody up that's not on that level, you still gonna make 10%. Okay, so if they go through all 10 levels, you're making 10% from each person that joined those different levels you get in there. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Do you have any concerns about the fees associated using ETH for rotating hands? I do. It is she's talking about the gas fee. The gas fee can get a little bit ridiculous. We'll see if it's we'll see how it's gonna work out. If not, we'll move to another type of Ethereum. We might move to one of the new coins. We'll see how it's gonna work out. Right now, we're gonna work with Ethereum and see how it's gonna work out, right? Because the gas fees can get ridiculous. It can go to, instead of spending $4 or $5, it can go to $15, $18 dollars like that. We'll see how it's gonna work out. We'll see. It may just have to pause, wait till it adjusts, and then the account goes up. Update our wallets to what? If you are in rotating hands, you need to go in your back office and update your profile to show an Ethereum wallet. You must go put a brand new, well, not a brand new one if you don't have one in there. You need to put an Ethereum wallet in there. You got to put one in. So Miss Evangelist, okay. She said, okay, comments. That was a comment. Explain anything. Okay, God bless. All right, awesome. All right, so Wendla, she said, can a person just use their smartphone solely? Of course you can. The cool thing about the cryptocurrency space today, everything's done on a smartphone. Everything is smartphone. Everything can be done on a smartphone. So yeah, you're good to go with that. You're good to go. You don't need a computer anymore. Can I update the Ether wallet to my BitPay wallet? Yes, you can. You can use your BitPay, go get your Ethereum wallet and put that wallet right into your profile. Yes, you can. If you're already in rotating hands, yes, you can. You can put it in there, right? Got it. Thanks. Okay. All right, Mike. Any other questions out there before we go?
That is it, Wall Street.
Wow. Awesome. Okay. Well, what else you want to say? Are we good?
No, you covered everything. What I was going to say was just reminding people about updating their Ethereum and that we will be deleting. So you actually covered that already.
Yes.
Everybody's saying thank you for responding, Rochelle, Stella. Everybody's just thanking you for the information. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today. Remember, guys, this is a perfect place for your new members. Make sure that they know about this live, okay, where they can literally ask their questions directly to our founder and visionary. So I'm going to go ahead and close out with our song.
All right.
Guys, enjoy.
Take care, everybody. Have a good one.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this.
sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank for a mission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing the tide 21. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, guys. Enjoy your day. Make it count.